Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the Tripdog Gaming channel on YouTube, and we are in 7 Days to Die, and we're now in episode 12. Look, I did a lot of mining overnight. I got an awful lot of iron, so I've already put a fair bit of iron, more than 6,000 into this forge here. I threw some more sand and some more iron into this forge, and we still have almost 3 full stacks of iron left, so I guess I found a fair bit of nitrate, probably 1,000 plus nitrate, and the rest of it was iron, so that was really good. Wasn't quite where I thought it was going to be. And I collected some sand as well, which is great, because what we might do, not that one, this one here's got a reasonable amount of sand in it. In terms of glass jars, if I did, whoops, hang on, if I did a whole, let's see if I can get this right. No, it's not going to let me do it. Listen, stop doing that. Actually, will it let me do a, okay, the max I can do is 59. Okay, let's do 50. So if we craft up another 50 glass jars, I think we've got 20 odd, 30 odd, 31 in the chest at the moment, so we could take about 80 out with us, and that would certainly help towards generating more red tea and goldenrod tea. So that's one thing I wanted to do, was to get that going. Over here I started to create some of the rideable chests. So I've got the sort of health area here, miscellaneous health, some tablets and bandages, but here I've got recipe books 1 and 2, miscellaneous recipes, so anything to do with the recipe books that we find. You know, this is starting from volume 1, 2, 3 as you go from left to right. I know which ones I've got way too many of, so which ones I might want to keep. You know, perhaps this single player game might become multiplayer later, and I want someone else to come in and learn all the books as quickly as possible. Otherwise I might sell them and just take, you know, exactly which ones you've learnt, which ones you've got, you know, so many of, and so on. So this is my method of doing it. You can do it any way that you see fit. I just like being organised like this. Miscellaneous recipes, just pretty much everything. So anything that, and it's a pretty easy way of just shift clicking it in. If there's one in there, it'll just sit on top of it. It'll stack fine. Parts, don't have too many, but they certainly mount up in there fairly quickly. Only have the one mod. A few extra boxes there in case I want to expand. This is what we'll be working on today. Over here I would like to put down at least 2, possibly 4 campfires on the bottom, and some boxes up the top to represent this little area here. So where we've got these 2 campfires and this area here where it's sort of you know, food on the left and water on the right, I want to replicate that across on that wall, but with the rideable chests. They give me a bit more storage. And then what I'd like to do is to have one in the top left hand corner here, which is for seeds, and over the far right here, this is the produce that we'll be picking up from our vegetable patches on the surface, which we haven't even started yet. But that's the plan. So because I was getting so much iron, I did make 200 nails. I've got heaps of timber, so I think I want to make 6 of these. We can certainly pick up the cooking pot and the grill, because we're about to destroy these, so we'll take these out, and we'll also take out all the timber so we don't waste any of that. Excuse me. Okay, so these chests, we start with 1 there, 1 there. We got enough torches on this side. Might put another torch up on this side. Might make it a little bit easier to see. Take that out. What we'll also do, once they've finished being created, we want to make a campfire now. Only uses 5 stone. I don't see there's any problem with making 4 of those, so they'll line up next. That'll be food. That'll be water. Just get out of my face for a sec, please. So this is... Now, hang on a second. What would you call this? This, I would think, this is really what you would call basic food, hey? And then this one, I would call it, let's say, basic water. We were going to make this one here seeds of sorts. And I guess the best way, the best way of describing this one is just to call it produce. Okay, and so the next two chests, this one is going to be, say, our advanced food. And then this one here is going to be our advanced water. So there you go. I think that looks pretty cool. So we'll have... It kind of looks a bit funny, I suppose, having these right underneath like that, but you know, you only have to access it really. It's not really real life, but yeah, it still works. Alright, so if this is one of the main ones we use, we don't need to put two cooking pots. Oh, that's what we need to do. We actually need to make another grill. Grill. Hang on, can you make the grill yourself? Or is it part of the... The cooking grill is on the forge. Okay, so that's actually finished. Oops, already. Cooking grill. Oops, let's make 3 of them. And the other thing was the cooking pot. Cooking pot, we actually need another 2, don't we? Yes. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We can get all that lined up. The other thing we have to do, obviously, now is fill these guys up with some timber. So we'll come back and put, you know, quite a bit more in here, I would imagine, all these fires. But it's not something we kind of really leave for an awful long period of time. So we'll race and get all this sorted out. It just means that, you know, if there was something where you wanted to come here and I've done it before in the game so far, it's just you very quickly want to be able to jump in there and create 10 goldenrod tea, or make, you know, a 10 stack of bacon and eggs, or whatever it might be. So, you know, just having all the timber in there means that we can do that quite quickly. I think I had nails in here, so we'll throw those in there. We've got plenty more nails if we want to make even more, but that's looking pretty good. So now we really want to go out and do a little bit of looting today, but we want to shift a lot of this sort of basic, if you call it meat, it's not really meat, most of that I think is seeds, is it, or something? Yeah. Alright, so the basic food, which will be our meat, we'll leave that for eggs, maybe leave another one down, that's grilled meat, it's that one, all the rubbishy stuff down here. We might leave it like that, that's not too bad. Okay, then we might just take all these in one hit, because these are kind of like our seeds, really. Let's see, corn seed, and then after that, these just became like offshoots, I guess. Okay, just put this underneath for a sec. Or should we? Potatoes, so corn, potatoes. I'm specifically leaving corn, potato and mushrooms, which we don't have a mushroom seed yet, here, because these 3 with bottles of water should make a vegetable stew, so we're kind of heading down that track. That's not really needed there. Actual corn that you grow will be in this row with the berries. So there's the original blueberry seed, it produces blueberries. Same with yucca fruit. Coffee produces coffee beans. Yeah, I suppose it is the same, isn't it? maybe we've gone one too far. Hang on. Put those up. Alright, leave all these kinds of seeds down the bottom. Aloe vera cream. Okay, I might leave that down the bottom. So there's our corn. And see, there's corn on the cob, so it's a bit weird. It's almost like you do need to jump down one more. Oh, we'll leave it like that for the time being. That's definitely where our seeds will be going. So that one's now empty, and we didn't have too many tins. But the advanced food, yeah, this is kind of where I'd like to put all these guys. So the lamb rations, I'll do this a little bit differently because chicken will go here, then lamb, then large beef, and then the others that pop in will be fine. The smaller ones can go down the bottom. Empty cans can go down there. So technically, we have got rid of 2 of those. We can probably drop all these in one hit. This is basic water. So empty goes there. They go there. This is kind of like basic stuff, but it's pure water, which is pretty good actually. Gives you 60 water. It does actually cure dysentery. It does give you a little boost to stamina regen, so not too bad at all actually. The red tea and the goldenrod, they can all go down the bottom there. So that's that one done, and then this one here, we'll just pop all the advanced stuff across. The goldenrod tea goes across the top. These ones are kind of down the list a little bit. That should really be in the food one actually. So we've topped off our goldenrod and the red tea and the goldenrod that we're carrying. This is where we'll put all the extra. I like to keep 2 rows of red tea and 2 rows of goldenrod if I can. So I think that's not too bad. We'll see if we grab some of these things that we've been producing. So we'll throw the extra glass jars up the top. So this guy, this campfire I should say, needs that. That's got both. This one needs a grill. And this last one has them. So we haven't had a beaker yet. We haven't found one at all, but we can put them in those campfires, and specifically we would look to use one for a chemistry workbench as well. So that's our kitchen done. That was pretty quick. So everything's been moved across. It's all out of the way. These bottom chests, to be honest, I want to keep them. These top ones, I don't. So we will get rid of them, and the rideables, we'll quickly just make 2 of them. So these guys we can destroy. We need to make another couple of forges as well. Tell you what, can this guy make a forge? He can. Clay, leather, duct tape. Okay. Clay. Let's just grab some leather, some pipes. What was the other thing? Duct tape. How many? Oh, just 3. Okay, that's okay. I don't know what I read then, but I was thinking it was more than 3, and I'm like, what the? Okay, so we actually need to make 2, don't we? Is there someone coming down the... I can hear footsteps. I think there's someone at the front step. You've got to be kidding me. You're kidding me. Arlene, hello. Always good to see you, darling, but that's a bit unexpected. Was it just you? You're kidding me. She came down the... Oh, well, okay. Oops. Oh, that didn't sound good. I think I just... Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I think it hurts, doesn't it? Looks kind of funny, though. Sounds funny. Sorry about that. Well, she's not really meant to be down here. Okay, so we get rid of this guy as well. Then we put our 2 storage boxes up. So I want to do the same with these guys here. What would you call that? I reckon probably stone, cement, concrete would be more this kind of box. So I don't know what you'd say. Stone slash cement, if I can spell right. I think maybe that. That's not too bad, I think. So let's see. If I go... oh, this is going to be interesting. Put them back. Oh, no, hang on. I was going to make the forge, wasn't I? Hang on. Did I? I didn't. Did I not make one? I didn't. So what would I need for another one? Oh, it was just the... Whoops. It was just the duct tape, wasn't it? No, I need more leather. And more clay. Hang on. We'll do it before we move on. At least that way we'll have our forges in place. So there you go. Make another one. Alright, let's just put the clay back. And put these guys back. And then grab... Let's just grab all this stone. And the cement. And the concrete stuff. Is that everything? It's kind of everything. Okay, so we just need to throw all our cement back up the top here. And then we'll end up with possibly a fair bit of cement running across here. Concrete down the bottom. Okay, cement, concrete. Then, I reckon it's better just to have a general box. Should I? Hang on. That's not really related to this, is it? Construction stuff. And all this stuff down the bottom here, this is more car stuff, which I kind of wanted to have either on this wall or around the top here. So if that one doesn't count and that one doesn't count, we really just need to get rid of this. And this loot, anything to do with lead and brass, that's more scrap, so I just have a scrap box. I could just say there's a... what would you call it? Just construction. Scrap, maybe a box called scrap, one called construction, and then one called maybe more resources. Does that make sense? Alright, hang on. So if I call this resources, and by that I mean these kinds of things, and then maybe the timber. So probably the iron across the top, leave a bit of a gap, clay, sand, and then throw these other ones right down the bottom. Might put the glass opposite the sand. Extra timber can go down here in the corner perhaps. Now that could be too big a gap, I don't know, but that's probably what I'll end up getting, lots of clay and lots of iron. So that's great for resources. Then if I just take everything out of this box, and definitely got nothing in it, we should be able to make another 2 of these. So this one maybe will be the scrap. I'll throw these right down the bottom. I almost get the feeling we need a miscellaneous chest or of some sort. So I might as well get rid of that. Put this one up. I reckon maybe just call this one scrap, perhaps. Oops. So put what produces the scrap is all of these. I think there'll probably be a trophy there of some sort. The lead can go here, even though lead's kind of like a product. I think that makes a bit more sense to me. So all the little bits and pieces that add to brass and lead can go in here. And then this one will be, we said construction, I think? So let's just say we call it construction. Then all the kind of frames and cubes and stuff, they can all go down the bottom. Nails are important. Forged steel's important. Forged iron will go in there as well. So did we weren't, that had tools in it, that had more ammo in it. For the time being I might just dump the coins in there and just leave this as a bit of a miscellaneous one, I think, and the shale oil and extra fuel can go in there just for the time being. Okay. Okay, so this thing was this, no, hang on. This was the workbench was producing the 2 forges. So, oops, how does it look like that? It's in your face when you do that quickly. That one and that one. Okay, so now does it look like it's misty? Must be misty. Oh, it is misty. Alright. Well, that's another reason not to be outside looting. Alright, so maybe that's in the wrong place. How much? Doesn't change it that much, I suppose. I can just move it to there. And then, we could just go back and make, just so it looks symmetrical. What kind of happens is that sometimes you get an overload of stone or other resources and they just drop down into these smaller chests, and I think it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's all in place. So don't forget, we've got to put a cement mixer in the corner here, there. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. I'm now getting a few more boxes so I can kind of organise things a bit better. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good. What I might do, now, so if the kitchen is now finished, what we could do is, I know I don't like really going up there and doing this when it's all misty, but it would be a good idea to grab some more water. I'll keep some murky water for some ingredients, but it'd be great to have a lot of boiled water because we've got an awful lot of chrysanthemum sitting there ready to be turned into red tea. So let's go for a bit of a run. Now, on the map, probably this large pool of water over to the east is probably a better location actually to go to. So it's kind of down the road. Now, let's just, I know Arlene came down. I think that was just random. I don't think there's anything else up here, but let's just make sure we can't hear anything else. I'm not sure if the fog goes both ways. Can they not see you as much? The zombies? I don't know. I know at night time they can barely see you at all, but alright, let's just hop on the bike. That's why we got the bike, make life a little bit quicker. To go and do things. Is that... yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we go up around this road to the right, and then we should come across some of that extra water down here. So there's the little farm. There's probably a wolf in that shed there somewhere. Where was the water? A little bit further along. Oh, there it is. Okay. Not too far away. Alright. I love the sound of that bike. It's high powered. Alright. So there's my water back. I thought I heard something then. I must be hearing things. Alright, got the whizzing of the mini bike in my ear. Might risk it for a biscuit. Let's just see if he's in here. I reckon he is. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump through the barbed wire. Piggy, piggy, piggy! Are you in here? I don't think he is. Dope. I was hoping that would be... Now, just let me... Oh, that's pretty good. The mist just cleared up. I don't think I can see any pigs, so I'm probably okay. I won't really be doing too much with the corn until we get living off the land skill up. Because if you get it maxed, you get the most amount of seeds back from harvesting plants. Now, I reckon he's in here. I don't think he triggers. Is he in the corner? That's him there, isn't it? See his little ears bobbing up and down? I don't think it's the biggest wolf, but he died it. Is that the only wolf? I think it is. I hope it is. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Okay. It's kind of an easy place to be able to sneak in and get some meat and other resources. But sometimes he's not in this corner here, I've noticed. Sometimes he's over the other corner of this little shed. So, whoops. Sometimes he's either here or he's over here. So, he's got to be a little bit careful that you don't aggro him too quickly and too easily. So how much was that? 25 meat. That's not a bad way of getting meat. Not gonna complain about 25 meat. Alright, a few miscellaneous-y type things. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that, having that kitchen. Did I miss one? Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad place to come dig up clay, but you can dig up clay just about anywhere, eh? There's my bike. Alright. Let's take this back. At least we know we've got our kitchen set up, which is a good thing. We're almost set up for another loot run, which we might have to do that fairly soon. So just I'll leave the bike up there, that's not too bad. Still a bit surprised that Arlene found her way all the way down here. Okay. So, so that gives us a reasonable amount of food. We've still got some grilled meat we could eat too. It doesn't do any damage to our water or anything as well. Okay, so I've got to now start to remember where I put things. So I picked up 11 corn, that's not too bad. Basic food, let's see. Drop that off, that off, that off. And there's no other... oh, hang on, there is bones. 485 bones now, that's not bad. Where did I put it all? It was still in here, wasn't it? That's it. So that one, that one, that one, that one. Radiators can go in there. So, was it cement? No, it was just normal resources, wasn't it? It's going to take me a while to get used to that. Scrap's always lead from now on. The ammo side of things, it was this top one. So bullets, that. We'll keep these guys on as 7.62s because we do actually have a pipe rifle. We can make use of that, so that's not so bad. So I think I might have to call this episode here. At least we know now we have fixed our resource area in terms of the number of forges. We have a kitchen area set up. What I might get cooking is the basic water. Hang on. If I've got 80... what I might do is leave 20 of those there, and the rest of this I'm going to cook up. So, recipes, I could break this up into 2 batches, but we'll just let it run through there. So it's 10 minutes. Just got to watch because it's only enough here for 60 output, so when we see a batch of 10 appear, we can just take it away. Otherwise it'll sit there waiting for you to do that. Okay, so I hope that everyone enjoyed this episode. At least we now know we've got a kitchen. We've got our forges set up really well. We've got a fair few more boxes, so we're getting more and more organised as we progress. Skill point wise, yeah, still waiting to. I'll let you know too. I did, while I was doing some work overnight, upgrade Miner 69, and I think Sexy T-Rex went up one. Um, so we'll get some more points up our sleeves, and then very, very soon. Where is it? Is it? No, no, it must be Fortitude. Yeah. This is the one we want to get up. So this needs what, 5? So we've got to take Fortitude all the way up to 5, level 5, and we've got to fill out all those 3. And by that time, we can triple the harvest of our wild or planted crops. So that's what we need to do before we start really getting stuck into creating some vegetable stew, which will be the whole point of eventually having this produce box full of all this high-end food, which will be absolutely awesome. We can put a stack of that in our inventory and just go off for the whole day looting, which will be fantastic. Okay, everyone, if you liked the episode, please smash the like button. If you want to really help and support the channel, please subscribe for notifications on more videos. Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.